Alright, Darlington. So I've done quite a lot of practice here with AI over the past week. I feel like I'm not very good at saving the tyres. I think my pace is probably okay. I will probably be hoping for a race where we have a couple of cautions following the right times that we don't end up with a really long green flag run. Um, yeah, I also don't want to get stuck back in traffic because passing is really difficult here. So hopefully a race without too much different tyre strategies and stuff. It's very easy to get wrecked just trying to come through the field, which when you're higher iRating than almost everyone else in the field, there's a lot of risk and not much reward. So yeah, there's only 6 people registered at the moment. Participation is really low at the moment. I know I'm having to race at an earlier time slot than I do in the winter because it's British summertime in the UK. But I don't remember participation being this bad for quite a while. At least 6 people, 7 now is enough for the race to go official. So I'm going to go out and do some quali laps. Check my sting ratio. So yeah, I think the fuel mileage is about 70 laps and the race is 90. So really don't want to do green flag pit stops here. No, never want to do green flag pit stops in this series if other people aren't going to do them because no wave arounds. So particularly if it's only a small field, I want to come in on an early caution to top off, extend my fuel range. That would also loosen me up a bit. It should be good because I feel like I get quite tight over the course of a long run. I'm running a lot of rear brake. This is somewhere where really you don't have to be good, you just have to be less bad than everyone else because almost everybody struggles here. Fresh tyres, you can carry a lot of speed into turn 1 by getting on the throttle super early. If you're braking through turn 1, it's very loose. The throttle raises the nose. Want to be higher than that. You've really only got 1 lap in qualifying to get the job done because the tyre fall off is so huge. Actually not a bad time even though I was all over the place. Did see someone in practice earlier running the bottom all the way through 3 and 4 and making that work somehow. Not on fresh tyres but on a longer run. There might be something in the race to try and compare lap times running high and running low. Yeah, so particularly if we have a small field, I think there's a good chance that this race could go green because the vast majority of the surface is designated as being the apron. So caution doesn't come out if people are spun out anywhere below the dotted line. So there's surprisingly few cautions here. Although I did see there was a bottom split last night with 9 cautions, but it's generally not how things go in my experience. It's not great. So yeah, if it does go green all the way, probably just be taking 2 tyres, about lap 70. Also get very spread out. Yeah. On the one hand, I don't want cautions because I don't have to deal with overtaking people. On the other hand, I do want cautions because I'm less confident about my long run pace. Whoops, too much apron. Nine people now. So this will be my 7th race of the season. I'll be running next week, which I believe is Atlanta. That might be me done for the season then. Running the road course at Watkins Glen is tempting. It's probably all I've run after next week. I'm going to try and do a few NIS races. Part of me wants to run the 600 at Charlotte, but I've heard that can take up to like over 5 hours, and I don't know if I've got the stamina for that. My body would just give out, so might not be the smartest plan. If I had like a proper rig with a decent racing chair and stuff, and it was far more ergonomic, that might be viable, but sitting on a cheap dining room style chair with an IKEA desk and stuff, and so not ideal for that. So yeah, I think we'll run Darlington and NAS next week, and then maybe a couple more later in the season. Back down to 9 people now. I hope more people don't leave. Back to 10. Yeah, it's a good job that I kind of don't really stream because I'm aiming for lots of views or whatever, because I see that there's not been particularly great content with low participation and the issues I've had and stuff. I did have this bit of a concern that the Gen 4 series was going to pull some participation away from this one, and I think I might have been right about that. Maybe it's just the time zone change, and maybe come the winter it'll be better again. I hope that's the case. Also, people just, blame the time model change as well, just because I dislike it. for it. Just going to blame it without any evidence. Running a lot of front brake is the way to go for qualifying. Shouldn't have raced, that's a terrible idea, but
you knocked your wheels out of alignment.
I think just trying to brake late with a lot of rear brake is just going to be a disaster. So I think I've been like 56% front brake. To 12 people now. So yeah, I was pretty bad here in Winter NAS, but it was one of the very first races I did after the tyre model change. I sat out the first season of the tyre model change, and he came in for a couple of the first Winter NAS races. So shouldn't be too surprised at not being great when I hadn't had a chance to get used to it. Oh, the number 4 car. That's a pleasant surprise. Who have we got in here then? Joseph Troyer, Brandon Socks, and Billy Youngstad, who built, apologies for mispronouncing that, who beat me last week. And behind me, so I've got 6.6, 5.2, 4.7, me at 4.4, and 2.6, 1.8, 1.5, 2.2 gear strength of field. I changed my steering ratio, I can't remember. It's wasting my chance to practice warm-up lapping. Just too busy talking. Yeah, I did change it, but always good to check. So yeah, pretty strong front of the field. It's a pleasant surprise. Loose. Wow, 31.3 from Victoria. Get back on the gas there, and then I missed the apex. I'm going to be the wall. No. Right. Hate 3 and 4 here. Always so bad. In every car. Wow. Terrible. Well, at least the worst could be starting is 12th. So, that's something.
Green flag.
Yep.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Bad. Let's just stick with it. Terrible, 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 terrible.
One more lap.
Stick. No, missed it.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
That's not to put a timing yet. I think Troy is someone who tends to deliberately start from the back. I have practiced pit lane entry, so that's good if that comes up. Troya and Rowe are not putting a qualifying lap in apparently. A couple of people have had an incident. There we go. Billy's whopped my ass again. So yeah, if there's a caution around lap 20, it's going to be a difficult decision what to do with tyres because definitely want to be taking fuel in case it goes green, but it's very early to burn a set of tyres, where tyres matter a lot. I don't feel like it's like a lot of places where tyres only matter for a handful of laps, they need the same. I think there's some good continuous fall off over the course of a run here, at least with the way I drive the thing anyway. People with actual talent might be able to, hit the balance of the car way better, but I'd rather be starting third than be starting on the outside. And I can just take it easy, try and let second place get in line and the inside into turn one. I don't really want to be starting on the outside. me very nervous. Brandon's not putting in a time either. So, I mean, I'll still have Joseph and Brandon starting right behind me because nobody else has set a time, so they're all just lining up by iRacing. Yeah, it's going to be... I'm scared of turn 1, basically. The nerves are kicking in. Because, like, there's Troya. He's a fairly aggressive driver. Like, I don't also want to slow down way too much and just hold Brandon up either. So, yeah.
One to go.
I know.
Next time by. Line
Troya's
up on
doing
the
his thing
outside.
of starting
We've put in
dead
plenty of
last,
fuel to
so
finish
that's
the race.
good.
Pit road is closed right
So
now.
I only have to worry about getting oh, didn't turn the engine off. Getting the 2 past me. Is the PMing someone to work? There we go. Everyone might be thinking of fuel and therefore leaving to the last second to join. I'll just turn the engine off to save that last little tiny bit of fuel.
There are 2 additional sets of tyres during this race. Have a good race.
And the 11's starting from the pits, it looks like. That's good. Save as much as I can. Sound output set for my volume control. Give everything a little bit quiet. Alt tab out now, that's too risky. Caution pitter might do it.
Hello.
Just like to hear my tile wear on the track a bit more.
A lot of it needed.
About to go green. Stay focused. The pace car is in.
Bad start.
Green, green, green. Pit road is now open.
He's blocking down to the inside of it. 2's backing out of it. Oh wow, 3 slope, which messed the 5 up a bit. I was expecting to have to check up that hard. Back on the brake bias already.
The next car's the leader.
Trying to take as little out of the front tyres as possible. I see people running that higher line out of 4. I don't know which is better. I'm just going to stick with what works for me. Hi Beth, thank you. Hope so. Oh, we lost someone already. So he is all the way up to 7th now already. A little out of my tyres through turns 1 and 3. Loose. So I'm not talking very much, but this requires a lot of concentration to get around. Really loose right now. I'm staying with 74.6 on the brake bias for a little while. Expect we'll have to go back further than that later on. Start braking a lot earlier. So I'm closing on Billy a little bit, but Brandon's closing on me significantly more. Finally gets a run in a good spot. Just going to give it the position up. It's way too early to be fighting now. Saving my stuff. Moving out the wall.
Inside. Clear.
See what line Brander's running, see if we can learn anything. Both of them are way more confident than I am going to the wall. Middle of turn 1 and 2. Like I'm just too loose up there. He's good for tyre saving, I'm just worried that I don't have the consistency for it. More a middle line through there. Loose. It's very difficult to turn down for turn 4 without taking a lot of the front tyres. Do need to be doing a better job of getting up towards the wall in 3 and 4. So get a better arc. I'm so loose. I really don't go playing with the brake bias. I don't feel like I want to go forward at all. That's going to backfire later on.
Will that sun eventually go down or just stay there?
I think
It stays there.
I think it's best to just stick with it and just be gentle on the brakes. Fuel burns off. Would have been better to have been loose. Although I was racing against AI last week, I was doing it in midday conditions. I really should have looked what the conditions were for the actual race. Maybe that it's going to be way looser than when I was practicing. I was practicing against AI. They're generally way faster than me, but having a lot of trouble getting off turn 2 without smacking the wall. Definitely doing a better job than the AI over the long runs of saving the tyres, but on the short runs I was pretty bad. Question I don't know is, during a 2-tyre pit stop, how much fuel is optimal to put in? I suspect just enough to get to the end of the race, particularly if the car stays ahead of 3. Look, Brandon to the lead. Getting past lap traffic here. Get to the 12, I'll go forward on the brake by a bit just in case I have to check up more than I expect.
car is a lap down.
Just ask him to give the free a lane. Oh, 3's caught the wall. I get really loose. Time to just... Oh, 12's in the wall in front of me. Must be falls down here. It's not gonna. Oh, he is.
Inside.
Oh shit, he's gonna come up into me. Fuck! Yikes!
Clear inside.
Well, that was scary. There's no banking down there. You can't enter the corner at normal speeds from the bottom. Oh dear. Oh, I nearly got wiped out. Survived it. So one small heart attack. Fuck!
Inside.
Jesus Christ! I'm not having luck with these lap cars. Oh shit! Nope, that's me in the fence. Wasn't too hard. Stuck in it though. Okay. Ah. Survived. Right, here comes the one. The brakes a bit because... Oh, he's pitting? Wow. That's a thing that's happening. It's trying to run the race backwards. Normally I'd say it's an exceedingly risky strategy, but with only 11 people on track, low chance of cautions, might work out. So what if he's taking 2 or 4? Because green all the way, you definitely don't want to have taken 4 tyres. You could take 4, make up some time, get back, race back onto the lead lap again, and then hope for a caution that means you can take 2 when everyone else has to take 4 and get track position that way. I don't know. It's an interesting call. Eep indeed. Those were 2 very definite eeps. Both the same thing really, people being down on the apron and thinking they could carry speed down there and finding that they just can't keep the car down. So, race laps, I think I have another 50 laps, which would take me to the end of, what, 77? Slightly better fuel mileage than I thought. So, it would be possible to do like a splash and go, really. Without taking tyres. Save about 5 seconds probably by doing that, but I think tyres will be worth it. I'm not going to come slightly early in that optimally. I think I'm going to play it safe. Only come in if the 2 and the 3 also come in. Just because the risk of people spinning out trying to do green flag pit stops and stuff. If there's going to be a caution, that's the time it'll be. So if they come early, I'll come early. I might also look at how much of a lead I've got over the people behind me, because Okay, the 6 is 3 seconds back, but then the 8 already 8 seconds behind. So I might even be able to take 4 tyres and only lose 1 spot. And then I have the tyres to get that back, and if there's a caution at the end, tyres will be an advantage. Although pitting late mid-70s, it's only 15 laps to go. Probably not worth doing that. No. If the front 2 pit early, I might take 4. Slightly more risk of getting trapped a lap down, but I think the 1 took 2 tyres. I think they'll be way further back if they'd taken 4. Whoops, we're going to be the wall. Nope, missed it.
I can stay pretty close to everybody most of the track, but 3 and 4, I get absolutely murdered. Like 3/4 tenths just in that one damn turn.
Inside. Clear inside.
We don't want to be hitting the wall too many more times with the cumulative damage model.
That car is a lap down.
Last place you want to have bent steering. Slightly further back on the brakes now. Bad line. Smoke everywhere, just want to try and pit and miss. Also hitting the mic. There's a lot of people at the back of the field will be pitting not because it's an optimal strategy, but just because they're struggling with tyres. Tight. Something get turned down there. Situation soon where one of the slowest people out here is on fresh tyres behind me. Tender's catching me at a right rate of knots right now.
No problem. When I'm stuck, I know to get out the way.
Let's try and back turn 3 and 4 to optimise my exits.
That's by far the hardest thing I've driven on this game.
Oh, yep, these cars are certainly something around here. tight and they look suddenly loose. Oh dear, missed it. Someone's pitting. There's fresh tyres for Trio, not really helping him that much against the fastest two cars, front two cars at this point. Doing a way better job than I am of keeping the balance on the tyres and... Whoa! Yikes. This is the only big oval where just getting around the track by yourself is a challenge. There's the fence again. Hey Mark, can't read your message right now, but hello. Apex completely. Tens nearly equalise with me on performance now, so might not have to let him past. Drivers in the pits.
We're halfway in the race.
I'm coming now, Joseph.
Three in the pits as well.
Somebody just crushed the barrels.
6 might be pitting
You're
too.
back in second. Looking good.
Two is pitting.
The leader's pitting now.
Oh, at least I get the lead lap.
You're in first.
In a second, who's actually left? Hasn't pit yet. Toyo's tail end of the lead lap still.
That car is a lap down.
So Billy would be the free pass car if caution came out now. So it's not like I'm really keeping any front contenders off the lead lap by staying out. So I'm going to bring it. Billy by me.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Thank you, Richard.
Haven't got set up for the pit stop yet because I was playing with that. Right, full fuel. I'm going to tear off just so the quality of the video is a bit better on stream.
That car is a lap down.
The main thing is, don't speed, don't miss the pit lane. It's a difficult one to get into here. Brake bias forward.
That car is a lap down.
Not the fastest of entries, but I mean, so taking 4 is going to put me a long way behind the top 3. Might drop out to 5th or 6th place, but hopefully I can make it back up again.
Pit box in 10, 5, 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Oh shit. Oh, I missed it by like an inch. Yeah, favourite and hated sounds about right for me too. Love to catch you in one of these soon. Hope you get to race later. Not expecting the having to back up. Cost me a bit.
Punch it.
Thought I was good.
You only have one tyre set remaining.
Wow. I'm nearly 2 laps down now. Oh, sorry, nearly 1 lap down, of course. Right at the tail end of the lead lap. Oh, got a wall it. Nope. I've got to get on with it. Might go a lap down and didn't even think of that as a possibility. Good call for me. Like, I don't know what the right amount of fuel is on right side tyres only. The balance on the car, I've not practiced that, so I wasn't going to gain me any track positions, and this hasn't lost me any. stay on the lead lap. It's a good call, has a possibility to help me later on. If the caution came out now, I could put 2 tyres on and gain some track position. Although, I probably wouldn't keep it. Sure, he has about 3.5 seconds over Brandon, but way older tyres. Interesting to see how that plays out for the rest of the race if there's no caution. Also interesting to see how my 4 tyres plays out against their 2. Can I stay on the tail end of the lead lap? Generally, 4 tyres under green is not the way to go because you never gain back the extra 10 seconds it takes you. But that wasn't my goal here.
That car is a lap down.
Ooh, loose. Going much harder on this run early than it was on the first run. Worried about. Don't drop to the
inside. Clear inside.
It's fine to move out of the way like that when the person behind has enough time to see what you're doing. But if the person's right up behind you, you should just hold your line. There's too much risk of me going inside while they're trying to go inside to let me go, and if I'd been any closer, I'd keep up the mic and say something, not to criticise, but just advice. But it was kind of borderline. Wasn't a terrible manoeuvre. Just had I been in that position, I'd have just held my line. It's easy enough to let the faster car get the inside down the straight and lift off on the straight. You need to pull to the apron like that. Oops. Surprised on that mildly surprised I didn't have any damage on that first pit stop because I had a couple of fairly good wall hits. I thought it might give me a little bit of damage, but things are fairly tough. Oh god damn it, need to stop doing that. I was trying to use all the width of the track to save my tyres. I keep slowly overstepping it. Damn it. There's not really any point pushing hard at this point, right? I think I'm going to get lapped by the end of the race, and I'm not going to pass anyone in front of me, so I'm in the island all by myself. Should just chill. Save my stuff. Don't back. Hope for caution. To be honest, at this point, if there's a caution, I think everybody would want to take 4 because they've all been on the same set of lessons at the beginning, and if I were to take 2 I'd get track position, but I would be so slow compared to them. I think it might be worth it if there's just going to be a 1 or 2 lap shootout. But one and 2 are side by side, I think. Landon's caught Jersey from quite a way back, I suspect. It's only a matter of time before he takes the lead. See 3rd place behind me. Relative. Oh, loose. Just losing all my consistency now. To deal with before too long. All the people who pitted really early are going to be pit again before too long, probably. Go ahead, pitted on at 38. And that's the one who was in the pits. Jim's pitted recently, Connor pitted mid-race, Mark pitted 41, he's on the oldest tyres.
More laps this time by.
My 4 tyres I think are still slightly faster than the, although they are battling for the lead, but the 4 tyres are doing pretty well. Holding my ground with people who are better than me. He's very slowly catching the leaders. It's going to need them to be stuck side by side in order to get there by the end of the race. We've only got 18 to go. The 6 is also doing a great job of staying ahead of the leaders. And if they also took 4 tyres,
Slow car ahead.
Uh-oh.
Go high.
Back.
The
Fuck.
yellow flag is out.
Fuck.
They want you in
I
single
could just...
file.
I thought you were just going to
Pit
keep
road
going
is
down.
closed. Catch
Oh,
start 10.
God
car.
damn it.
You knocked your wheels out of alignment.
Thank God, because I was never going to be able to pass you.
Looks like your car is
I'm
stuck. You'll need to go back
meatballs.
to pit lane. Press and hold the reset button and we'll come and get you.
That's really annoying. I just thought he was just going to keep driving down. I should have gone that way anyway. Like, there was no way of...
Pass the pace car.
That was just bad call, bad call.
Catch start 10. Car.
It doesn't feel too bad, so it might just be the 45-second meatball or the 28-second one. We'll get caught up here. So, no bother with tyres, just get as much damage fixed as I can. Hope that I can just stay on the lead lap, limp to the finish. Right, definitely got all four wheels on it.
Pit road is now open.
So fucked now. The season just keeps going bad to worst. I've not caught all the way up to the pace cars. This is not good. Pray for the short meatball. Going to finish like 5th or 6th because of getting the free pass, and
3, 2,
6 cars going to be on fresh tyres.
right here.
Not be fucked like I am. 20-second meatball, 9 minutes of optional. What's better to do here? Too risky to be able to take any tyres here. I've got time. Ah, so annoying. This freaking season, man. It's really sapping my freaking patience. Ah.
We're done. Get going. Line up, single file. Catch start 6. Car.
Finishing 6th at best. This thing has no speed, and I have old tyres, and just...
In the leader, let me know when you get to turn 4.
Pass up 10. Car.
Should I come down and get a few more seconds?
Catch start 6. Car.
Yeah, fuck it. See what RPMs are. Yep, 925, still got normal RPMs. Oh yeah, the 5 span out in front of me, and then I thought he was going to go down the track and try to go high, and I've got 9 minutes of optional.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Yeah, story of my season really. Just one thing after another.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man. I had to,
Okay, go.
a few laps before that, I had to check up for a lap guide,
Drive
and
smart.
I slid the right rear really bad, and then I didn't realize that my brake light was also lower than what I thought it was, so I was slipping the right rear, and it just started really getting away from me, and I just lost there.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm not annoyed at you in the slightest. I'm just had a run of bad luck and feeling salty about it.
Stay focused.
No, yeah, I'm in the
Pace
same
car
boat.
is in.
Dover was not kind to me, so.
Green flag, green flag. That car is a lap down.
Do not turn to the right at all.
That car is a lap
Wheels
down.
are not pointing in the same direction. You stay low, 12. I can't go on the...
Car inside. Keep high. Clear inside. That car is a lap down.
I'm going to get murdered here. You watch.
That car is a lap down. Car inside. Clear inside.
This feels like it's only cost me one position. There's going to be another car back on the lead lap again, but
That car is a lap down. Great job. 10 to go.
no front grip at all. Yes, these things rarely tend to follow up when you get front end damage. This was a current day car, particularly like the trucks which are just tissue paper at the front. I'll probably be blowing an engine by now.
Five to go. got 2 laps to go. White flag, 1 more lap to go.
Wind chill.
Good race, man. That was fun. You earned it.
Alright, there's the checkered flag. Great job, you did really well.
Let's go and look at that incident first then. Right corner. Yeah, so I didn't really see the car spinning around like that. And it's like here is moving down and then still turning down and moving. I don't know. Like obviously in hindsight I can look at carefully at the tyres and see that they're locked up and it's not going to continue to drift down, but I just went with where I could see the car was going. You expect like somebody to lift off the brakes and get off the racing surface, like, and anyway, stayed to hold the brakes. So not gonna, like the 5 did absolutely nothing wrong here, nothing wrong there at all. It just best call for me would have been to just straight line, brake hard, give myself more options. Because using a little bit of brake is the right thing to do if you're turning left. As I was standing here, like that's why I wasn't braking very much, because I didn't want to spin out while I was trying to turn hard left. And then there's no banking here, so it's like if the fire had come just 1 lane down, I might not have been able to avoid. It looks really freaking stupid though. Like you look at it, it's like look at all this space, and I can't avoid that car sat there with like 20 freaking lanes to choose. Looks terrible. Seen it earlier, I could have been braking way earlier, but I was too busy dealing with the fact that I got at the wall myself, and then here I see it, and anyway, let's go look at all the other incidents. It's going to be a lot of wall hits. Ow. That was a hard one. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of that. Oh dear. Oh no! So easy to do. It's very tight turn, that. There goes the motor. This was... Okay then. Oh, Troll's lucky to survive that. And then I just act like it's the friggin' Arca series and run in the back of it from several seconds back. Yeah, like 5 did everything right. Held the brakes. It's just so used to people not doing that. So just kept going left. There's no way I was ever going to make that. That angle was just bad. Where am I? That's after it. Never mind. I can rethink that forever. It's kind of pointless though. If I was walling it onto me. Okay, so minus 15 iRacing, minus 0.02 safety rating, not a huge hit in those. Right, see you next week for Atlanta. Bye bye.